Oh, shit. Not sure what to think about all this madness. I listen to quite a few podcasts and haven't really considered opening up a portal, a transparent portal into my overly complicated mind. But my hypersensitive self stepped aside today in my daily routine, which is waking up and having myself a little Nespresso and going into my studio, turning on my Xbox and my laptop and my home computer and juggling a little gaming, a little international emails, and several different Pro Tools sessions going at a time on the infinite quest to complete this album I've been working on. So I figured, wow, what's this app? Let me check it out. And I listened to a few of the BuzzFeed podcasts on this thing, and I thought it looks pretty simple, pretty basic, and maybe I need this outlet, as I haven't considered a therapist or, another human being to open myself up to. That being said, I figured this iPhone I'm using was close enough to that. So bear with me as I push through this and figure out how to effortlessly stream my consciousness verbally. But I guess this is giving it a try. Baby steps. It is what it is. I definitely have a lot of things going on in my mind and things I'd like to say. I sort of try to keep things to myself, and back in the day I'd let that character from Limp Bizkit do whatever the fuck he wanted to do anytime he wanted to do it, as he sort of felt like 2 degrees of separation from the mythical character Tyler Durden that Chuck Palahniuk created. For some of you, that's the writer of Fight Club. I happened to enjoy that movie very much when it came out, and was fortunate enough to meet the filmmaker and get a little peek behind the curtain on that one. And regardless, I enjoyed it. Right now I'm holding a pair of headphones that I finagled from the Apple Store. I went in to update my MacBook Pro, and they asked me if I was a student or if I was a teacher. And for some reason I said yes. They didn't ask which. And they told me that I get a pair of new headphones with my laptop for free. So I took them because I believe that I should have taken them. Now I have them and they keep getting in my way all the time, but I probably shouldn't have opened them up. Should have kept them in a box, all wrapped up, and gifted them to someone when that time came. that time where, oh shit, I want to give this person a gift. What should I give them? I'm guessing headphones could always be sort of a nice gift. I'm definitely not listening back to this thing. But I'm wondering how I add any of the other features as some background music without going back. So I just lied. I'm going to go back and find a spot for this lovely background music that's playing right now. I'm actually moving forward as if I've already gone back and know exactly where the music is playing. That's why this moment has been enhanced as it has. I guess I'm feeling that I could say some things that have been on my chest for a long, long fucking time. As you can imagine, I've had a really interesting and crazy and unconventional journey. Slammed upon my being. And it continues to go. It's still going. I'm the guy that'll never escape the public encounter of, hey, are you Fred Durst? Oh, awesome. Well, did you fuck Britney Spears? Hey, are you Fred Durst? Where's your red cap, bro? One of my favorites is, hey, oh man, I was a huge fan. Hey, do you happen to have a picture on you could sign? It's just unfucking believable. But at the same time, to each their own. We're all experiencing life through our own individual reality tunnels. And I don't want to be too judgmental when I really know nothing about a person that approaches me in public that I've never met before. I've definitely had a few crazy moments where I've met, someone who's had an impact on my life in an artistic way, growing up or whenever. And have been in shock or excited or just sort of saying or doing something not cool. Yep. For sure I've had those experiences, more than I'd like to say. One of the ones that sort of haunts me all the time, I went to the premiere of Rockstar. I'm friends with Mark Wahlberg and had this movie coming out, so I go to the premiere, and at the premiere, before the movie, I met Jennifer Aniston, and somehow ended up telling her I was a fan of her husband, Brad, and I think it was her husband, boyfriend, husband, something like that. But she says, no way, he's a fan of you and your band, and you got to meet him. And I said, that would be awesome. So she says, after the movie, meet us at the House of Blues at the Foundation Room. We're having a private little party. I was like, dope. So after the movie, I drove over to the House of Blues on Sunset, and it was kind of late. And I went up to the foundation room, and it was fucking empty. Just the bartender was there, and I sat there for a little while, had a couple drinks, and I was like, damn, man. They really pulled one on me there. I felt like I was getting punked. Then this secret door opened, and a bouncer or bodyguard or something said, "Are you Fred?" I was like, "Yeah." And he says, "They're waiting for you in here." So I went in this private little hidden room, and of course it was the after party. It was very small, really intimate. There was Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt and some other people, and I said hello, and we were hanging and laughing and having a really cool time. He couldn't have been cooler, and she couldn't have been cooler. It was very, very special for me. And, next thing you know, somebody's passing around a joint, and I don't smoke weed, but I'm a little buzzed, and I'm like, all right, I'll just go with the flow here, I guess, and take a little puff. And I guess I took more than a little puff, I guess, because I was out of my fucking mind all of a sudden. Like, whoa. And all I remember after that was Feel Like Making Love by Bad Company playing super loud, and me having Brad and Jennifer in the headlock. Jennifer on my left, Brad on my right, my arms around their heads and jumping up and down, screaming the song at the top of my lungs. I'm not sure if they were singing with me or enjoying it, but I do remember that was whoa. And I was so embarrassed. And a friend of mine produced a movie that sometime later that I think Mr. and Miss Smith or something like that. And so I go to visit him on the set, and I'm on set, and Brad's there. Of course, Brad's in the movie. I didn't know who was going to be in the movie, but I went down to see my friend who was producing it. And I asked Brad, can I talk to him for a second? We walk outside, and I said, hey, I really want to apologize for this moment back in the day at the House of Blues. And he was like, no way, bro. That was fucking awesome, man. You were killer. We had so much fun. And I was like, no, I'm really sorry. I wasn't myself. And I'm sorry I acted that way. But he couldn't have been cooler. He made me feel good about it. But even to this day, it haunts me. And I know he was probably just being nice. And I have a shitload of those situations that I'll probably, maybe be able to get off my shoulders through maybe this outlet. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that one right there is one that only a couple very close people to me know about. And now you know about it. I'm going to sign off for now because I'm editing a music video that I directed as a favor for a friend. This is the second favor I'm doing for him, and I'm in the editing bay nonstop. I've just locked it, and now I'm doing the special effects and coloring to it. But that being said, I'm probably going to head off to there and then pick my son up from school. And that's about it. So here we go. Number 1, Down Like a Clown. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned.